Hello everyone, and welcome to another first edition of the Purple Rain podcast. As you can see, we are all geared up for Milano Cortina, which is literally around the corner. We are in Olympic week. But we just need to give you a very quick and special first episode because the PWHL last week, as it's about to head to the break, launched its official Olympic hub. Ooh, that's exciting. So, I thought, right, we need to make sure the viewers know. We need to make sure our viewers know all about this, so they can keep track wherever they are in the world during the next 3 weeks. So, I'm going to show a lady this as well. Yeah. So I'm just going to get the PWHL load up on my laptop. Yeah. So I think it'd be easier than doing it on my phone. So let's go to the PWHL.com. I have to say, this is a really brilliant idea, and I'm surprised this has not already been done in the AHL. Oh, come on, George. You know how much the AHL hates the Olympics. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you think I would have learned for the Four Nations last year. Yeah, I know. God, this time last year, you were in Four Nations. I know, right? I know. We were in Four. You had to Pluto and Reese Pies Goofy were all Four Nations mode this time last year. And me and Hatter were back in Canada. Because Hatter is a French Canadian. Yeah, he's made. Yeah. Whereas Reese Pies Goofy are not. They're full French. They are full French. I backed Canada because as mentioned several times, I thought Colin McDavid looked sexy in his Canada jersey. I know. I'm a man. I have needs. Deal with it. Didn't Goof back Canada to support Hatter? Yeah. Yes, Goof. Reese Pies Goofy was being the supportive cousin. So there you go. Yeah. Crazy how this time last year we were going into Four Nations and now here on the Olympics. So here it is. Ooh, here it is. I will put the link in the episode description for you guys to go and check it out for yourselves. But here it is. Ooh. Now, most of this you've already covered, but we'll go through it as a whole, right? So go. Yeah. So we should really be doing. Oh, so I just fainted in. I was taken speechless. But maybe after Minneapolis, we should try and find a more stable way of getting you two on. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah, so it's happened several times. Yes, it is. What were you saying, Peter? I say you should probably do it as a split screen. I can't do split screen. I can do a screenshot, so I could basically make it so that the camera records what's on my screen, and I'm still talking. Yeah, but I can't do a split screen. The link will be in the description. They can go check out for themselves. We're just gonna go through. This is basically today me showing you two this because I haven't really had a chance to show you guys. So obviously, we had the final week of PWHL action before the Olympics, and then over the weekend we had Med Best of Bartlett. So this is my first opportunity to actually show you guys what this is. So, okay, yeah. So right, so the PWHL has launched its very own Olympic hub, which you can check out throughout the next 3 weeks for what is the ultimate away game. So it's got the first PC is this news section. So basically, what we've already read over the last couple of weeks from various teams' respective web pages. Yeah, so you got news here, and it's not been updated since obviously we had those final roster selections a few weeks ago. 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, you can see here. This is where you obviously got your news. Yeah, so I imagine they'll probably, update news for the teams that have PWHL content. So players on, yeah. I mean, they could technically do it for all teams, but obviously 8 of the 10 have PHL system. And crazy how France and Japan are the only 2 nations not to have PHL players on. And Italy threw that curveball. They threw that curveball, but it's a nice curveball. It's one of those rare times where actually you don't mind getting thrown a curveball. Yeah. That's it. Right, so then here. No way. Yeah. They've just seen it. No way. Yeah, Tessa and Julia are going to be doing Jocks and Jills live from Milan. No way. Oh my god. No way. Yep. So, that. Have you got your phone ready for the games? Yes. So on my phone during the Olympics, I'm going to have the PHL's hub on. I'm also going to be keeping a close eye on other things going elsewhere around the rest of the games. So I've got it here. Already. Yeah. So. Yeah. So the hub is going to be on my phone for the 3 weeks. So I will keep you guys informed about that. Yeah, that's right. So Jocks and Jills live from Milan. So Tessa and Julia, co-hosts of the Jocks and Jills podcast, will be covering all the sensational PHL players suiting up for their countries in Italy. And you can follow on Instagram and tune in as new episodes drop every weekday. Yeah. So obviously last week we got Tuesday episodes normal, and then there was no episode where it's like, ooh, what's going on? But no, so apparently they are dropping weekday content in the up to Milan Cortina. I don't think they've said yet when they're heading out to Milan. Maybe this week we will get that confirmed. So maybe tune to Jocks Jills this week to find out. Because obviously it'd be interesting to know if we're still going to have any of that going on throughout Milan. Well, on the one hand, it's great the podcast will still be running. Makes us look like lazy mares. It does. It does. It really does. It makes us look like lazy mares because we're having a 3-week holiday. We're having a 3-week break. I know it really does. It really does. And what's worse is we actually came first. Purple Rain actually came first. Because we launched Purple Rain at the start of January 2024, whereas Tessa and Julia launched Jocks and Jills at the end of January 2024. So technically we came first. We technically came before Tessa and Julia, and yet they're the ones who are actually the more professional of the two. Because they're still going to work the Olympics, where we're just taking a break from the podcast itself. That just makes us look like lazy mares. Oh god. Yeah, but the time difference difference though between us and Italy is not that bad. But and then of course there are going to be some late games on the card, so we can't really do a late night podcast, lady. We can't really just go up midnight and then stream for half an hour and recap all that night's action. Not unless we were to go outside and do it in the freezing cold where we don't disturb anyone. Well, there is the neighbour's problem. What's that? They're just working from home. Yeah. As you guys know, obviously, Purple Rain is going to take a pause for the Olympics, but I am still going to be doing advocacy work on Instagram. So, but technically, yes, thank you very much, Tessa Julia. Oh God, yeah, that does technically though put us to shame. That does make us look like lazy mares because we can't. But again, oh my God, wow, that's hilarious. Yeah, so I need to keep an eye on this week's episodes. So, what was I going on about? I think we were going on about before I basically just shamed us. That technically should be a parody. I know, shall I go Simbin? Oh, she's actually put us on the Simbin. Right, we'll time it then. Actually, no, Pluto, when you've worked out 2 minutes up, get her back up. She's actually got to put us on the Simbin. Normally it's me. Normally I don't want to go to the Simbin. Yeah, because you sometimes push the envelope too far. You deliberately do it. Lady was accidental. No, the point we were both trying to make is we think it's quite good the podcast still going on because technically you're going to be enthralled in the thick of it when we get to Wednesday. Yeah, we're recording this on the Monday, 48 hours before the first event in Milan Cortina, which I believe is going to be the mixed doubles curling. It is. Yes, mixed doubles curling kicks us off Wednesday, February 4th. And then we get straight going on the hockey the very next day. Woo! Yep. You need to make sure you subscribe to Discovery Plus. I'm going to do that when we finish this recording session. Thank you. That's my alert. I'm really not allowed to talk to Simbin. No, she can talk. She just can't play with the puck when she comes out immediately. Because obviously you're going to be in the thick of it. You're going to watch literally everything and anything. So I think it'd be quite surprised that it'd be nice that we've got the podcast still going on. Yeah, well, we're going to find Tyler. This isn't though. Late night, last thing before I go to bed. It's like a wind down. Yeah, could do. Yeah, so Tessa Julia will still be making Jocks and Gels. And will be, at some point, will be live in Milan. We don't know when that will be. So I would suggest you keep an eye out on their episodes this week. Because I imagine tomorrow's episode will be as normal. Because technically have got games to recap. Yeah. Back to full strength. Thank you! Oh, there's a tissue on the floor. Oh, thanks. Need that. And she's back. She's just turned minor. Yeah. So probably keep. Yeah, we'll expect Tuesday to be as normal because obviously they haven't recapped the last games before the break. No, that needs to do that, and then maybe that's when we'll find out about the plan for when they're going to be in Milan. Yeah. Okay, the next bit then to cover is this bit over here. Oh, the ultimate watch party. So it's our party, and we'll sell it if we want to. Catch the big game with your fellow PWHL fans at a watch party near you. And they haven't released details yet. Oh, but like I say, The link to this hub will be in the episode description. And what I will do is I will repost the details on my Instagram. Because obviously, while the podcast is going to take a break for the Olympic Games, I will still be doing advocacy work in regards to Milan. So when we get those details, I will then post them on my Instagram. Okay? Right, okay. But that's exciting. Yeah, how about that? So this could be actually happening in these markets. That'd be really exciting. Well, it's very European, that is. Yeah. Oh God. It's World Cup this year. Oh no. Have we got any big events coming up in the summer, mums? Toy Story 5. Apart from Toy Story 5000. Oh God, because the public have been mental this time. Mental. Yeah. It is more of a European thing where sports fans go down to the local Wetherspoons, get royally pissed, and just watch the game. It's more of a common thing in Europe, mainly here in dear old Blighty, but not very much in America. No. Unless it's Super Bowl. Yeah. That'd be exciting. So if you guys are going to be near any of those watch parties, get yourselves down there, because that's going to be really good. That's going to be really good. Also on the hub, they've highlighted some of the can't miss games. So the games that they've highlighted are So the feature games they've highlighted are USA beat Czechia, which of course is USA's first group game. That is on February the 5th, which is 10:40 AM Eastern. Oh, yep. And also highlighted are Finland beat Canada on February the 5th at 3:10 in the afternoon Eastern. That is Canada's first group game. USA v Finland, February 7th, 10:40 AM Eastern. Switzerland beat Canada, February 7th, 3:10 Eastern. Switzerland beat USA, February 9th, 2:40 PM Eastern. Canada beat Czechia, February 9th, 10:03 PM Eastern. And of course, the big one to round off the group stages, Canada beat USA, February the 10th, 2:10 Eastern. Yeah, we should warn you, the group stages are going to go really, really quick. They will, yeah. This tournament will be done in a flash before you know it. The group stages are going to go by really quickly. Then after that, the knockout stages get stagnated. In fact, I can actually go through those now, actually. Yeah, because I also, as well as the hub, I've also got the IHF's webpage on, so we can keep track of all the results, in case we don't get to watch all the games, because I'm going to be busy with other events as well. Okay, yeah. So the knockout stages will begin on the 13th of February. You've got 2 quarterfinals on that day, and then you've got the other 2 on the 14th of February. Then on the 16th of February, you've got the semi-finals, both on that same day, and then on the 19th of February, you have got the bronze and gold medal matches. Okay. So basically, from the 5th to the 10th of February, we have at least 1 game per day. Then you've got 2 on the 13th, 2 on the 14th, 2 on the 16th, 2 on the 19th. Yeah. But of course, I'm going to be involved with other events as well around the game, so we'll be fine. Yeah. If it was summer, we would be having a hissy fit, but because it's winter, it's fine. Right. Let's have a look at what else I need to explore on the hub for you guys. Let's have a look as well. Let's continue. What's it? Oh, right, so here we go. So on the hub, they've also right, I can see on the hub they have highlighted some of the athletes to watch for in the upcoming games, and the athletes that they have highlighted are Hilary Knight, who of course is competing in her final Olympics, Sarah Nurse, and of course Captain Clutch. Note how there aren't any Frost players in this athlete spotlight here. Come on! Back-to-back World Cup champions. Large contingency of TUSA Imola Cortina. And Czechia. Come on! And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, there's going to be some video content as well. Yeah, but I think that's pretty much about... But now you can just check out on the YouTube. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. Yeah, so there you go. So that is... So that is... the PWHL's Olympic hub for La Cortina. Like I say, I'm going to put a link to this in the episode description so you can go and check out for yourself. I just wanted to obviously come and show this and obviously get you guys informed in case you haven't heard about it. Yes, obviously it will be updated throughout the Olympics. Like I said, we get the details of those watch parties. I will then post those on my Instagram, which is at George D. Hand. So you have on your follow, go and follow that. You need to be subscribed to that if you want to check out all the advocacy work I'm going to be doing during Milano Cortina. Because unlike Tessa and Julia, we are going on break. This podcast is going on a break. Yeah, this podcast will be taking a break for the Olympics, so if you want to keep an eye on all my advocacy work during Milano Cortina, you need to be subscribed to my official Instagram account, which is at George D. Hand. The link to that is in the episode description. Yeah, so you can go and check that out. You need to get subscribed to that, because that's where I do all my advocacy work for the PHL. It's where I'm going to be doing my advocacy work for Milano Cortina. Every day, I'm going to be posting a recap of the previous night's events. Well, results, I should say. Results. I'm going to be at the end of each night, I'm going to be posting a full recap of all results for that day, and I'm also going to be doing one for every Team USA game, and we'll also have congratulation posts for all the medalists. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. That is just a small taste of what we're going to be doing throughout La Cortina. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so there you go. So that, I think, is pretty much it. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, that is going to be it for the day. Yeah. So, yeah. So, you can go and check this. So, like I said, the episode will have a link to that hub in the description below. You can go and check that up yourselves. And we will, of course, will speak to you again after the Olympics. So, take care and don't forget to feel free.